y'all doing? This is Weapons Tech Mac coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas. And today we're going to do a kind of a look at a Taurus Tracker, 6.5 inch, 17 HMR stainless. And I guess you could say this is a new box opening. So let's take a look at this bad boy. So it comes in a cardboard box, and you've got the Taurus paperwork right here. The doofy keys that they lock it up. This is their lock. And here is our 17 HMR Taurus Tracker. Now it's a 6.5 inch barrel. Oh, look at that. They've got a nice little sight protected cover, a little rubber cover on the top. Pull that off. Make sure it's empty. Got the little orange deal in the cylinder. That off. It's a 7-shot, 17 HMR. Of course, 17 HMR is just a 22 mag neck down to 17. Just give it a little more velocity. This will be my first 17. I've been looking at maybe getting a rifle, but this is the one that came along first. A good little varmint gun and plinker. So let's take a closer look at this guy. You can see we've got brushed stainless steel. 6.5 inch barrel. It's fairly heavy. I'll get you the weight here in a bit. A 7-shot. The grip is a rubber affair. It's a pretty good grip. It's got a good feel to it. The single action, yeah, it's got a little bit. I'd say it's about 8-9 pounds. Double action, a little heavier. Not really enthused by the trigger, but yeah. The sights, blackout rear sight. Front sight has a little red deal on it. They are adjustable rear, and it's kind of a set front sight. You can replace that blade there, but it's not going to be moving anywhere on you. Of course, here you've got the weird little locking thing at the base of the hammer, where you put the little key in to lock it, and as most all Taurus pistols have this. All right, so let me get down to the basics, give you some detail information. I'll get the weight for it, and then the trigger pull. What is the trigger pull on it? And we'll get that in a minute. And then hopefully a little later in the week, we'll head out the range and give her a run. All right, so here it is. Let's take a little closer look at it. I've tried out the trigger pull. For single action, it's right at 6 pounds. Double action, you're talking between 15 and 20 pounds. Smith & Wesson, it is not. It weighs about 46 ounces empty. So you're looking at the loadout, it'd probably be close to 3 pounds. So it is a hefty dude. All metal. I'm not sure if it's steel. I believe it is. Just the heft of the thing. These rubber grips really nice. I like them. It has a good feel to it. Got the venting at the top. Well, fake venting. Looks nice. Name a tracker on that side. The rear side is adjustable. You can see it is a blacked out rear sight with a red front. All in all, I'm pretty impressed. Now we just need to take it to the range and give it a run, and we'll go to that end. Baby.
Sounds heavy.
Okay, so here I'm going to give you kind of my conclusion on this Taurus Tracker 17 HMR 7-shot 6.5-inch barrel revolver. Now I've taken it out to the range, and it shot pretty well after I figured the sight picture. One of the problems I had with this is I used to own a Taurus Raging Bull. I have other large frame revolvers, and this thing is like almost as heavy as the Raging Bull, so it's a heavy duty guy. And I noticed as I started to shoot this, I was waiting for that big bore recoil, and you know, this thing has no recoil, as you can see on the video while I'm shooting it. And so that took me a bit to kind of get my mind wrapped around that this thing is not going to recoil. Just hold it good and steady. I know I've got the deal sometimes with those big bore revolver recoils, and I manage, I do well with them. But I don't know, this guy kind of threw me for a loop. But after I figured that out, you know, it was holding groups of up to a quarter at about 10 yards, and there was no issues with it. It shot well. We put 50 rounds through it. Of course, around here, 17 HMR is going for about $10 for a box of 50. And so plinking, I guess that's okay. The rounds were available, which is a lot of the ammunition during this pandemic riot season, murder hornet, whatever the hell it is nowadays, is sometimes hard to come by. Excuse me, but the 17 HMR was out there, very available, and this little dude can pack a pretty good pop, especially at bullet placement. I have a friend of mine that hunts hogs with a 17 HMR rifle, and he takes quite a bit of pride at being able to take down a hog with one shot. And of course, it's shot placement. I'm not going to be going after no hog with a 17 HMR myself, but do I recommend this revolver? Well, for plinking environments, yes, it's an excellent revolver. One thing that I might try is putting a little scope or something on that, and I think that just make it a little more enjoyable to shoot, although it's fun to shoot as is. And so I'm going to give it a thumbs up to the Taurus 17 HMR Tracker revolver. And as always, God bless Texas, God bless the United States, and may the Republic live long.